Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mavutsiba and I run a blog called JosieMommyhood.com. So I like discussing all issues concerning mommy and I want mommies to live their best life. Today I just want to discuss some challenges that I have gone through as a working mother. So I've been a stay-at-home mother before and now I'm a working mom. I just want to share my struggles so that if you're out there and you're feeling how I feel, then you know that you are not alone. We are in this together. And it's not just to discuss the struggles and then wallow, but to possibly find solutions. So I'm hoping that you'll comment down below and you'll tell me how you are tackling these struggles that we go through each and every day. Right, so number one, I feel like I am always chasing time, some sort of deadline. I feel like I'm always in a rush. When I leave the house, when I come back, I'm rushing to get to them on time. When I leave, I'm rushing to get to work because God knows my kids never leave right when we're supposed to. It's like when it's time for us to leave, one of them does not have their shoes, the other one it's always chaotic. So I feel like I'm always in this state of anxiety, and I'm trying to deal with it, but I just feel like it's an everyday rush. And I have a very hands-on partner, so half of the work is already taken care of in the morning, but even my half itself is still quite a lot to take, right? So the second challenge would be guilt. I have so much guilt over the time that I don't spend with them. So for example, when I first went back to work in January 2019, after my second born, I was working very long hours. I would leave the house at 6:30 and only get back to my children at 5:30. And this was my youngest first time at school, and I felt so horrible when I was counting. So when I was counting the hours, I'm like, oh my word, my child is literally in daycare from sunrise till sunset, and I was looking for solutions to that, and I felt like my hands were tied. I felt like I was choosing this career over my child's well-being, even though I really needed the money. God knows I needed the job, but I just had this incredible sense of guilt. Like I felt horrible each and every day. Actually, it was so bad that I ended up changing jobs because it was just that much. And I was watching this video. It was Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil was asking this mom if she parents from guilt. If all the stuff that she's doing for her child is because she feels guilty about something, and he was warning her against the dangers of parenting from guilt. So even with that information, you know that you shouldn't be making rash decisions, that are guided mostly by guilt. But at that time, I couldn't imagine my child in crèche for that long. So I changed jobs and it got a bit better. It's still not where I want it to be, but it's a bit better. Right, and then number 3, very connected to number 2, overcompensation. Right, I do feel like I sort of overcompensate for the time that I don't spend with them, and so I probably overdo it when I come back or during weekends. There was a time just last week I was asking my husband if I'm possibly suffocating my firstborn, because we were literally spending every afternoon together. This was also because of the extramurals that she has recently taken up, but I felt like I was enjoying the time with her, and at first it looked like she was enjoying the time as well, but I felt like, what if I'm now just overdoing it? Would I know how what does that look like? What does overcompensation look like? Because one form that we know is with spoiling the kids, maybe just letting them have everything that they want, sweets or whatever. I don't think I'd do that, but I do feel like with the time that I spend with them, I do somehow try to overcompensate, which is very close to parenting from guilt, and that is something that I want to guard myself against. I do not want to parent from guilt, So I'm trying to pull myself together. Right, so another thing, this is really for all moms, but I feel like when you're stuck in Joburg traffic every morning and every night, it's even more so, and that is exhaustion. I am exhausted. Even as I sit here and I make this video, my firstborn is in her extramural class right now, and I am sitting in the car and I am absolutely exhausted, and I'm so tired. When I get home, I just want to lay in bed, but I don't, because then I'd feel guilty about not spending time with them. It is such what a cycle we're on. So yeah, I feel like I am always exhausted. Even on weekends, they'll walk into a room and I look at the time and it's 6 a.m. and I'm like, oh my God, my bundles of joy, why are you awake? Because I'm so tired and I can literally sleep till 10 a.m. I think, because I'm so tired on weekends. Right, and then the last one that I'm gonna talk about is what I felt a lot when I was making this decision to go back to work, because usually with both of them I went back to work when they were around 2. So I had this FOMO, fear of missing out. When they were still young and they had these milestones that we always look forward to as some form of progress, I was there for all of them. And because I was there for all of them, I now felt like I was going to be missing out on so much of my child's growth or my children's growth. And so, it stayed with me for longer, and I'd have to convince myself that you're not missing out on anything. This person is 2. What milestone are you missing? But still, it still feels that way, that maybe she's doing other amazing things that I'm not a part of, and so I am missing out on that. I think I feel this more towards my younger one because she's still so young, Nala is 7 now. I think, and she's supposed to be in school, so it's not like even if I were a stay-at-home mom that I would stay with her the whole day. No. But with Tanu, then I would more likely be with her the whole day. So anyway, that's it from me. I hope that you resonated somehow. I don't have solutions, unfortunately, because I'm in this situation right now and I'm looking for someone to save me with some tips. So please, if you have any tips for me, just jot them down below. I look forward to them. And it is hot. in this car. My God, I am sweating. And I think they're almost done with their class there. So yeah, see you on my next one. Please do click subscribe and click a thumbs up. Mwah.